Explosive transfer news is dropping. Manchester United is making huge moves, and they might just be signing Bruno Fernandes' new partner in crime. INEOS is reportedly ready to agree to a massive £69 million deal for a midfielder who could be the perfect Casemiro replacement. And that's not all. Reports suggest Manchester United are in advanced talks, holding discussions worth a staggering £69 million for Newcastle United's captain, Bruno Guimaraes. Could this Brazilian maestro be heading to Old Trafford? But wait, there's more. The Champions League stage is set for some incredible drama. We've seen stunning upsets and dominant performances, and it's all impacting the future of top clubs. Get ready for the fallout. And in a twist for Manchester United, a journalist is telling them exactly who to cheer for in the Champions League, as signing a dream coach could hinge on the outcome. Who is this mystery manager, and what does PSG's success mean for United? Stick around to find out everything. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Manchester United could be on the verge of a seismic midfield overhaul. Reports are swirling that INEOS is prepared to greenlight a colossal £69 million deal to bring a dynamic midfielder to Old Trafford, potentially forming an electrifying partnership with Bruno Fernandes. This isn't just any signing. It's seen as a crucial move to replace the departing Casemiro, a player who has been instrumental since his arrival from Real Madrid. While Casemiro is nearing the twilight of his career, his influence this season has been undeniable, leaving a significant void to fill. The club is reportedly looking at a familiar face, a player Casemiro himself has personally recommended to the United hierarchy: Newcastle's midfield maestro, Bruno Guimaraes. Sources indicate that initial talks have already commenced between the relevant parties. Newcastle's recent heavy defeats, particularly in the Champions League, might be a catalyst for Guimaraes, who is unlikely to want to spend his prime years outside of top-tier European competition. The reported fee, a substantial £69 million, while considerable, is being viewed as a potentially shrewd investment in the current market, especially for a player of Guimaraes' caliber. However, the path to signing the Brazilian isn't without its hurdles. La Liga giants Real Madrid are reportedly long-term admirers, having previously considered him as a successor to Luka Modric. Their interest, though dormant, could reignite, adding a significant competitive element to this potential transfer saga. Fans are buzzing with the prospect of Guimaraes at Old Trafford, seeing him as the dynamic presence needed to elevate United's midfield. Analysts are weighing the financial implications and the strategic importance of securing such a high-profile signing. Will this blockbuster signing be the key to United's future success? And what other major managerial decisions are brewing behind the scenes? Manchester United is reportedly making significant strides in their pursuit of Newcastle United's midfield general, Bruno Guimaraes. Sources close to the matter suggest that advanced talks are underway for a summer transfer valued at an eye-watering €80 million, approximately £69 million. This potential move comes as Manchester United prepares for the departure of Casemiro at the end of the season, with Guimaraes being heavily endorsed by his fellow Brazilian as the ideal successor. The confirmation of Casemiro's exit has intensified the search for midfield reinforcements, and Guimaraes, known for his tenacity and playmaking ability, fits the bill perfectly. Newcastle's recent Champions League exit, coupled with an uncertain league position, appears to have heightened the likelihood of Guimaraes seeking new opportunities. His performances for the Magpies have been consistently impressive since his arrival in 2022, making him one of the Premier League's standout midfielders. The club's need for midfield depth is evident, especially with ambitions of returning to Champions League contention. Adding another layer to this developing story is the renewed interest from Real Madrid, who have been monitoring Guimaraes since 2022. Their past pursuit, which was thwarted by Newcastle's substantial offer, could resurface, creating a potential bidding war. The prospect of Manchester United securing Guimaraes, despite competition from European giants, has ignited considerable excitement among the fanbase, with many seeing him as the missing piece in their midfield puzzle. Supporters are eagerly debating the impact Guimaraes would have on the team's dynamics, while pundits are dissecting the financial feasibility and strategic implications of such a high-profile acquisition. Could this midfield powerhouse be the key to unlocking United's potential? And what other crucial decisions are looming for the club's future? Manchester United is reportedly in the midst of advanced talks to secure the signature of a world-class midfielder, with reports emerging just moments after the conclusion of crucial Champions League fixtures. The focus is squarely on Newcastle United's influential captain, Bruno Guimaraes. Following Newcastle's significant defeat against Barcelona in the Champions League, speculation surrounding Guimaraes' future has intensified. According to Reuters, the Red Devils are actively pursuing the Brazilian, with a transfer fee in the region of €80 million being discussed. This move is seen as a direct response to the confirmed departure of Casemiro at the end of the 25-26 season, with Casemiro himself reportedly advocating for Guimaraes due to his experience and leadership qualities. Guimaraes has been a standout performer for Newcastle since joining in 2022, contributing significantly with 9 goals and 7 assists in 35 appearances across all competitions in the current season. His dynamic presence in midfield has made him a highly sought-after player, and his reported desire to compete at the highest level makes a move away from St. James Park a distinct possibility. However, the transfer could be complicated by the persistent interest from Real Madrid. Los Blancos have a long-standing admiration for Guimaraes, having previously identified him as a potential successor to midfield legends like Luka Modric and Toni Kroos. This renewed interest from the Spanish giants adds a significant challenge to Manchester United's pursuit. The football community is abuzz with the potential implications of this transfer, with fans and analysts alike weighing in on Guimaraes' impact on Manchester United's midfield and their title aspirations. The possibility of him joining the club, despite competition from Real Madrid, has generated considerable excitement. Will this midfield maestro be the game-changer United needs? And what surprising managerial shakeups are on the horizon? Manchester United's search for a new manager has taken a fascinating turn, with a prominent journalist suggesting who the club should be cheering for in the Champions League as their dream coach. Pursuit might just depend on it. The name on everyone's lips? Luis Enrique. With the managerial reigns of Ruben Amorim ending prematurely and Michael Carrick stepping in as caretaker, Manchester United is in a critical phase of finding a permanent boss. While Carrick has impressed, INEOS is taking a deliberate approach, evaluating all options. Luis Enrique, the decorated former Barcelona and PSG manager, is reportedly high on United's shortlist, with his impressive track record of 2 Champions League titles and numerous domestic honors making him a highly coveted candidate. Enrique's current contract with PSG runs until June 2027, but reports suggest the French club is keen on an extension. However, journalist Nathan Salt of the Daily Mail has posited that a second Champions League triumph for PSG this season could be the very catalyst that prompts Enrique to seek a new challenge. If PSG, who are considered strong contenders, lifts the European crown, Enrique might decide to depart on a high note, potentially opening the door for United. This presents a unique scenario for Manchester United fans, potentially needing to root for their rivals, Liverpool's opponents, PSG, in the Champions League. A PSG victory could significantly boost United's chances of securing Enrique's signature. The club is reportedly weighing all options carefully, and the outcome of the Champions League could play a pivotal role in their decision-making process. This strategic consideration has sparked widespread discussion among fans and pundits, who are debating the merits of Enrique and the unusual circumstances surrounding his potential appointment. The prospect of a manager's arrival hinging on a rival's success adds a dramatic layer to United's ongoing managerial search. Could a Champions League victory pave the way for United's dream manager? And what massive transfer deals are about to be finalized? And that's a wrap on today's explosive news. Manchester United is reportedly in advanced talks for Bruno Guimaraes at a massive £69 million. Plus, who should United fans be rooting for in the Champions League to land their dream coach? It's all happening. Don't miss out on any of the action. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates, ring that notification bell so you never miss a video, drop a comment with your thoughts on these stories, and follow us on all our social media platforms for even more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.